What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Bagged and Boarded with Pauly. Thank you so much for tuning in. Got a really good episode for you today, episode number 22 on this brand new comic book day, and it's been a good one. As you can see, I have a lot of stuff to go over because this is kind of leakage from last Wednesday. I did not do a new comic Wednesday last week, so I've got to push them all together. Everything that I got from last week. I also visited another comic book store within that span, so I got some other back issues, and then also this week's editions. So it's been a really good week of stuff. Marvel Legacy is still going strong. But before I get into some of that stuff, I want to go over some of the back issues that I've gotten and last Wednesday's pickups. So without further ado, kicking things off with a lot of good Punisher stuff. As you can see here in the top left, Punisher 2099. I've been really getting into the 2099s. I've been trying to finish that set for both Spider-Man, X-Men, and Punisher. And I might even get into Doom after that, but Punisher 2099 issue number 23. Then I also picked up Punisher War Journal issues number 1 through 3. It was a 3 pack at this comic book store I was at, and I figured why not, a good start to read a little bit more about Punisher. Like I said, ever since I started watching Daredevil on Netflix, and obviously the new Punisher show's coming out, I really want to get to know Punisher a little bit more. Frank Castle's a very interesting character. And moving on a little bit more, Punisher, another one. This one, Las Vegas Nights, and I kind of just thought this one was extremely appropriate to buy just with the shooting that just occurred in Las Vegas. It was a terrible tragedy, and I really hope things are going to change, and I really hope that something gets done to fix that issue, and kind of wish that there are superheroes in the world to help tragedies like that become prevented. But, that's when you realize that the first responders, police, everybody who helps to prevent those tragedies are the real superheroes. So I felt like paying a little homage to the Las Vegas tragedy would be good on this comic book Wednesday. So got that one this last week, and then a couple other Punishers that I got, number 16 and number 18, both with the cover showing off the Kingpin. Again, another character that I've grown to love from the new Daredevil Netflix series. I don't think he's going anywhere because he's still in prison, he's still alive, and very much still relevant in the series. Then moving on to the new comic book that just came out, Punisher the Platoon. I believe this is only going to be a 6-issue run, kind of, I think, talking about Frank Castle's past at war. So this was the Punisher, the Platoon number 1. And then moving on from the Punisher, I've got a lot of new Nick Fury things. Nick Fury, Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D., issues number 1 through 4. These were all in the dollar bin. I can't stress this enough. If you can find issue number 1 and some issues after, go for it. You should definitely see it. Try and learn a little bit more about some of these characters like Nick Fury from the Marvel movies. Learn, a little bit more about their character and where they came from. And you can't get any better than starting at issue number 1 of anything. And I got issues number 1 through 4, so definitely get some good story reading in there. So I really like those, and I really like this cover. Not a lot of people knew that Nick Fury from the comic book was actually white, but not saying I have anything wrong with Sam Jackson playing Nick Fury. I think Sam Jackson is absolutely brilliant as Nick Fury. In fact, Sam Jackson's probably one of my favorite actors in general, so really love that. And then some even greater back issues, talking about things when you have more than one issue you can get. I got The Thing, number 1 through 10. Very interesting. And, The Thing, Ben Grimm, I've always liked the Fantastic Four. Really upset that their movies haven't been really that great, and they're not going to be involved in the MCU anytime soon. But, I was able to pick up issues number 1 through 10 of The Thing, just kind of highlighting some of these covers. Humans getting in there. Lockjaw debuting on number 4. That's pretty dope. She-Hulk, Spider-Man, just a very angry Thing on number 6. Number 7 being stomped on. Just a really, really cool variety of storytelling in this series, it seems. I haven't had a chance to read it, but I'm excited. And then there you go, the Fantastic Four making an appearance. So definitely recommend, whenever you can, you definitely want to try and get as many issues of the same story as you can. That way you don't have to worry about trying to complete them later if you do so choose to do that. So moving on from, I'm just going to go ahead and just complete all the back issues that I've gotten. Um, Also picked up a copy of Marvel Age, one of the best Marvel magazines ever. This one highlighting with an exclusive interview from John Romita Jr., and a legend in comic book writing. And then I also got Gene Dogs #1. I don't know what this is. I just know that it's Marvel, and I also know that it's a #1, and it has some trading cards in the back. It's sealed, and yeah, I thought it was really cool. And I'm a sucker for #1s of anything, so I definitely always hop on that when I get the chance. And some other back issues that I picked up were some fried pie variants. These were actually bought by my mother at Books A Million. And these are just some random fried pie variants. No, the first one was Generations of the Marvels. I thought this one was absolutely dope. Cannot pass up on this. Yeah, I thought this one was extremely cool, and sealed, bagged and boarded already, so it'll be protected for life. And then you've also got Old Man Logan #1. You've heard me talk up Old Man Logan before. Well, here's the fried pie #1 variant. Looks very cool, very ominous. And then you've also got Hellcat #1, aka Patsy Walker. I've been very interested in Hellcat for a long time, but I have not been able to, string together, enough money or enough willpower to go out and try to get the trades or whatever, because Marvel trade paperbacks are expensive. I haven't really had any, real desire, but when my mom said that they had #1, I said, why not? I can finally get introduced to the character, and maybe that'll give me enough of effort, make me want to go out and put in the effort to go read Hellcat. I'll have to break the seal on this one, though, because it's actually, no, it's not. It's actually, wow, that's perfect. This is actually just a regular bag and board, so from the same place. So that's actually extremely lucky. So that's great, and that's the only one like that. The other two are sealed, and this one is not. So that's actually perfect. All right, well, moving into some of the new comics that I've gotten over the last couple weeks. Starting things off with the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers #19, still going strong, and then finally the Justice League Power Rangers finally ended. Issue #6 of 6 finally comes to a close. I was very worried. A lot of people, you thought that this one wasn't going to get completed. They thought they were going to cancel it, but they did fight through it. They got all the 6 issues out. I highly recommend you read it if you like Justice League or Power Rangers or both. Very good story, very quick read. 1 through 6, you should go out and read it. And then, as you can see right to the right, you have Mace Windu, Jedi of the Republic #2. Like I said, Mace Windu is one of my favorite prequel characters. And again, Sam Jackson. Told you, Sam Jackson coming up. But yeah, overall, it's really cool, and I'm excited to read that one. Excited that it's still going. And then some Marvel Legacy action. As you probably know, or maybe not, Marvel has decided that they are going to go back to their original way of numbering their books. So as you can see, the Avengers has hit number 672 with a Jack Kirby 100th anniversary and variant cover, and I thought this one was dope. I've been trying to get as many Jack Kirby covers as I could, and this one is really cool and features the Earth's Mightiest Heroes Avengers. So definitely want to hop back into the Avengers. And then you'll see that the Spirits of Vengeance is making a comeback with #1. I'm very excited about the Spirits of Vengeance. It's basically like a squad that helps keep hell under control. You've got Ghost Rider, you've got Blade, you've got a couple other characters. I need to read this book and figure out who else is involved. I believe the daughter of Satan or the son of Satan is also within the team. But yeah, and you can kind of tell that this one is a little different. You can see that it's you can see Spirits of Vengeance right there, and it's kind of they've done this a couple times. I have another couple variants like this that kind of shift between the old Marvel Comics group, Giant Size X-Men. As you can see, there's Colossus, Wolverine. You can see Storm in there. Beast Boy down in the bottom left. And then you see the Blade there for Spirits of Vengeance. It's kind of hard to see because of the bag and board that it's in. But, yeah, it's really neat and really cool. These variants probably showed up at your local comic book store. But, yeah, I thought this one was really cool. Very excited for Spirits of Vengeance, especially with being able to see Johnny Blaze back in a comic book. And also Blade. I love Blade. 2 very underused comic book characters by Marvel. And yeah, so we're going to move right on to some of the new stuff from this Wednesday. And Not going to really waste too much time. We've got the all-new Wolverine, number 25. We've got the unbelievable Gwenpool, number 21. And she got her own little holographic cover with the Fantastic Four. And then, as you can see, if you switch it, it does say the unbelievable Gwenpool. It's kind of hard to see, but she's fighting, Dr. Doom. She's been fighting one of the Doom clones for a while in that story, and there's Dr. Doom right there, so it's a very appropriate cover. And just a quick little thing just for you to know, if you flip over this main page, like the front cover page, the regular cover, you see the Gwenpool version of this cover, that cover is completely normalized on the inside cover. So if you just want the regular cover of this, you'll see it after you turn the page. So just a little update. And then Falcon number 1 just dropped today as well. He's, Sam Wilson is retiring the Captain America. Wait, let me get that out of the light. That looks really awkward. Jeez. And he is sharing a cover with Iron Man. I thought this one was really cool. I actually thought this was the new Iron Man book, but it is, in fact, Falcon. Again, kind of hard to see. There you go. You can kind of see him there. But yeah, very excited for this. Sam Wilson's one of my favorite Marvel characters of all time. And then, like I said, you have Miss Marvel number 23, the all-new Wolverine, and then the unbelievable Gwenpool. So that's pretty much it for all the new comics this week and some of my old back issues. Oh, I also got the new Twilight Princess manga. Very excited about this because I have all the other mangas, Majora's Mask, Ocarina of Time, Oracle of Seasons, Oracle of Ages, and this one finally came out, and I'm really excited about it. Very excited to read this because I love Legend of Zelda. Who doesn't? So I think that's about it for this new Comic Wednesday with regards to the comic books, but if you're not living under a rock, you should probably know that the fall convention exclusive Funko Pops were also released, so I'm going to go show you all of the ones I picked up real quick. So, I'm not going to waste any time. The New York Comic Con first exclusive I got was Old Man Logan. Again, I can't get him off the brain. Very excited that he got his own pop, and I was able to pick it up. I believe he was at GameStop. So, Old Man Logan, get a better look right there with the fall convention exclusive sticker. And I'm going to have to make a run for it because I'm running low on time, but still want to show you everything I got. Oh, here we go. Before I forget, we have the Flocked Lockjaw, the furry version. Could not pass that up. You know how much I love Lockjaw. And then you had the Boba Fett 40th anniversary of him in the Slave 1. It's like one of those middle-sized pops. It's not quite a big one like the Megazord that I have, but it's about a middle-sized one. That one's really cool. That one's going for a lot now. And then you also have Dragonzord. I didn't have to go through the mess that I had to with Megazord because Dragonzord was simply at Hot Topic this time. So I'll get you a really good look of Dragonzord because this guy is friggin' dope. Chilling next to Megazord. So glad I didn't have to go through all that stress this year. And then which else? Gracious. I know I have more. Is that it? I think that might be it. Gracious. I think that may have been it. I didn't really get that. Oh, no, hold on. I got to make another run for the other side of the room. So, but there's Dragonzord. Really cool. And then you have Boba Fett, obviously. And then you have Lockjaw. Just another new pop update. I also got the Marvel Collector Corps exclusive. This was for members only who actually purchased the first appearance box, which included these two pops. You could also buy this one also. So there's the Tales of Suspense number 40 pop. I guess I'll have to do a whole new pop update because I've moved a lot of pops around and I want to go into detail a little bit more, but I kind of wanted to just give you guys the update on what's out there and what's available to buy. And you can see up here on the top left, if you're a Rick and Morty fan, Crumbopulous Michael, the guy who just loves killing, also got him this week. And then, or at the Comic-Con exclusive release day, and he was Hot Topic as well. Hot Topic did a great job. Thumbs up to Hot Topic. They did a great job of stocking their stuff. However, they didn't do a great job because they let people buy up to 10, and that kind of, became an issue. They even apologized, so they owned up to their mistake. So you have to cut them a little slack. And then I also was able to pick Valkyrie from the Walgreens website. Very excited to get this one because she'll be debuting in the MCU finally in Thor Ragnarok. So I was able to get her comic book version of her pop from Walgreens. And she's going to join my ladies shelf right here, as you can see. So, yeah, thank you guys for watching. Like I said, I'll try to do a big pop update within the next couple of days and maybe a collectibles update. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to bag and board your comics. Don't forget to go read a comic book today. Hope you guys had a great new comic day and support your local comic book store. And I will see you guys in the next episode. Thank you guys for supporting the show. I'll see you later.